So that has oil. That has
Not yet. No, that has no oil, but it's kind of seasoned. You know, it's okay. I mean, okay. So I'm just using this tofu oil because it's fresh. Okay, so I'm just gonna organize myself actually before I get crazy here.
We need the peanuts, right?
Oh yeah, we need the ground peanuts. That's one job. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so basically you need your onions and your garlic. And your eggs. Those are the first three things. So basically the first thing is the egg. That gets cracked into the hot oil. And the reason for that is because if you do everything else, then you don't get a nice fried egg sort of thing. Your egg gets more like a scrambled egg, or you know, it's not a clean, defined egg shape. You know, so okay, you take an egg and we'll fry it up. Okay, that's really hot. That's good.
You don't have the pan.
Okay, so look, now we cracked the egg. We got the cracked egg. We got a spatula. Okay, so we take a bit of garlic on the side there. So basically your garlic is frying. Yeah, so you see your egg is in one piece, right? So you fry the garlic starts browning, the egg starts frying, you start breaking up the egg. So you have particles of egg now, right? And it's not scrambled eggs, it's kind of nice whole egg. So basically now you get your noodles.
Are you doing one Phad Thai?
One Phad Thai, yeah.
Yeah.
Handful of noodles. Okay, the onions have had time. Okay, so because the tofu's already fried, throw a bit of tofu in there. Okay. Okay, the sugar. Thank you. Sugar. So here's the sugar. Okay, so sugar is important. Not too much. Okay, soya. Sugar. Soya. Fish sauce. Not too much. This stuff can really ruin the dish. Yeah, too much of that and it's awful, right? And too much of this too is pretty bad.
It's oyster sauce?
Oyster sauce, yeah. So sugar, fish sauce, oyster sauce, soy sauce. And then you give it looks a bit dark. So basically, maybe I went a bit too far with the soya and the oyster. But what happens now, okay, so we got the carrots, the cabbage, and then the lemon cleans it up a little. It takes the darkness away a little bit. You know, I don't know why it does that. I guess it's the vinegar, you know, the acidity that takes, so the lemon goes in at the end. And so basically now, chuck some coriander, and is someone on peanuts?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no problem.
We'll do one without first.
A little handful of, so basically, you know, if you have mussels, you have chicken, you have beef, pork, anything you want, you know, like.
And it's pre-cooked.
No, you'll cook because we pre-cooked the tofu a bit.
Right.
You would cook the chicken with the egg and the garlic and the onion, and you'd lower your heat a bit, so you'd slowly, okay, 2-3 minutes. You cut it thin, right, in little strips.
Yeah.
And then the important thing here with the wok is you go from the bottom, you know, and okay, like this isn't a fancy wok, but you know you can flip it over like that, right? So to flip it over, you get it, you push it from the bottom, and you flip it over. Looks easier than it is. Maybe you can make a mess. I've done it a lot of times. Like my son came over, he did it, and he flipped all the Phad Thai all over the stove, and I wanted to kill him. But yeah.
So when do you add the onions?
Yeah, the onions and the garlic go
Right
right,
at the
in
beginning.
with the egg.
Oh, no, the white onion.
Yeah, I put those in right in with the egg, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Let's see. Yeah, the noodles are nice and soft.
Do you have a plate, Allison? Okay, taste testing session.
Am I the official taste tester?
This plate's really cold.
Perfect. That's not bad. Okay, you know what's
Show
really
the
nice?
garnish.
What I really like is, yeah, we'll garnish it up. Is okay, these are a bit long, but we'll go for these anyway. These are okay.
You like those?
Yeah, those are good. These are perfect.
So the
yeah.
peanuts don't get cooked; they just go on as a garnish.
Well, they do get cooked. You
Would
can
they go in?
you can cook the peanuts. They would go in like basically when all the other garnishes went in. So basically, when you get the noodles, you do a little twirl job, and you kind of try and stack it up. You know, so you get a little stack effect. I mean, you know, there's not so many. You can put little cut up pieces of red pepper, of you know, any little vegetable you really like, to give it more, or pieces of zucchini, you know, like to give it or summer squash or whatever, to give it that effect, multicolored, you know, more variety, any kind of vegetables you want. Okay, so then basically you break all those eggs, and then you take, okay, you try and find some good juliennes.
Go to the bottom.
Yeah, mine are at the top.
Yeah, so
And the onion flowers.
yeah, the onion flour. Okay, so then you got some carrots. You got some carrots. You try.
Like a vegetable forest on the top.
Yeah, exactly. You do your best to, you know, sort of
Recreate a food forest.
exactly make it look also like alive, kind of standing up and, you know, fresh and fun. And then you take the awesome. And then you take the coriander, tuck it in like that. Okay, these are a bit too ground, so okay, so I'm gonna sprinkle some peanuts on here. This is just the first. That's how it would normally get served, and it would have a little. You know, you either pour the yum yum sauce on top, or what I do is I put it in a little ramekin, so you can have as much as you want. Some people don't like chili at all, or, you know, some people want 2 pots of chili. But yeah, so then you have, or, you know, if you have a tiger prawn, you have a fried, you know, some mussels or something, you stick those on top and it all looks really, you know, really nice and tasty and all that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.